Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? I'm back. I'm here to do the SmackDown review for January 24th, 2025. This was yesterday's SmackDown episode, and I'm gonna go ahead and break it down and get right into it, right? Oh, what was the main right? The headline was Rhodes and Owens engaged in a post-match brawl heading into Saturday Night Main Event. Like literally doing the exact same thing they did last week. That ending to that main event was so predictable. Like I instantly knew it, but we gonna talk about it. So the show started with Cody Rhodes issued a strong warning to Kevin Owens prior to Shawn Michaels moderating the Saturday night's main event contract signing. So nothing too serious, right? I'm trying to think, did anybody else come out during this time? Um I'm trying to remember, like something ended up happening. I mean, this wasn't really an interesting promo like that because it was just him talking about the contract signing, which is in today's show in Saturday Night Main Event. It's just something they threw in with the four matches that they got for tonight. Now, it should be pretty much common sense how that's going to go tomorrow, especially seeing what happened tonight. I'm trying to think though. I don't know why I got the feeling something happened where Cody ended up fighting somebody or something, but just know that was the main ordeal of it. Now, this is when it got really boring. I felt like this was a boring way to start your show with this. Motor City Machine Guns defeats Pretty Deadly. Like, what in the world? Like, two boring groups. Two boring groups. And then DIY tried to give Pretty Deadly a pep talk. Like, that was going to mean something. Like, they really was going to mean. And very predictable. It seems like ever since Motor City Machine Guns came onto the scene, they literally have just taken all the attention in the spotlight. It's like they're getting booked in matches every week. They're winning all the time. They literally came on the scene and won the titles within like 2 weeks from the Bloodline, which is supposed to be a big group, but let them just take it right from them. Obviously Triple H doesn't care about the Bloodline, but boring, a very boring start, man. Like, and it's like, well, this is what it's all about now. It's just Motor City Machine Guns and DIY. That's literally what the tag team division is about now. SmackDown, Pretty Deadly, Los Garza. I mean, all of them. Street Profits nowhere to be found. I mean, the way the Street Profits got written and booked was just so bad and horrible for them. Not even used. Like, how in the world B Fab is being seen more, used more than Street Profits? Street Profits nowhere to be found, but we're seeing B Fab in matches. What's going on here? But yes, very boring start to the show and predictable. Motor City Machine Guns win. Oh, what do you do? Then we had Jimmy Uso interrupted a complaining Kevin Owens and attacked him for talking too much. Now, this was actually a little entertaining. I mean, it's like Jimmy is just nothing, though. It's like they just ain't got nothing going on with Jimmy Uso. No Roman, nothing. And clearly he's not favorited. I did like this segment because it's like I'm so tired of Kevin Owens and I just wish somebody would beat him up. I mean, he did come right into the ring, interrupted it, and just rocked him like right on the spot. He ain't even really say nothing, and then he actually got to beating him up. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. Then Kevin Owens dips out, he walks out, and then says, "Oh, we're having a match for tonight." So the only reason why Jimmy got the one up on Kevin Owens is because obviously in the match tonight, Kevin Owens is gonna beat you. Like, why in the world Kevin Owens keeps getting booked in easy matches that you know he's gonna win? But nothing's going on with Cody. Nothing is going on with Cody. Like, Kevin Owens is just getting all his time, attention, and it's just so annoying. But yeah, that I mean, seeing this and knowing that they booked a match, like it just couldn't just be him beating them up and that was the end of it. Nope, it has to be a match tonight. Meechin and B-Fab team up to go against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Meechin and B-Fab win. So they win the pointless match. The pointless match that doesn't mean anything. Chelsea Green literally is holding this what is it, right, women's US title or intercontinental title, and she's in tag matches. Yeah, well, I mean, and then you're fighting the same people, right? You just literally had B-Fab go against Piper Niven last week and lost. And now, and Michin, who's been constantly losing to Chelsea Green. So now you just put them on teams for no reason, no build, no story for them to get on the team. Just put y'all on teams for no reason. And then y'all get a pointless win over Chelsea Green and them. Pointless. Pointless. And now Michin is getting another rematch against Chelsea, which she's probably gonna lose again, for the third time in a row. Like, the man, where is the entertainment value here, man? Right, Damian Priest, he's on SmackDown, and remember I told you guys a long time ago when all that stuff was going on with Dominic and Damian and Rhea and Liv. Didn't I say it months and months ago? I was like, look. This is not going to benefit Damian or Dominic. And you see, I was completely right. Everybody, oh, this is so hype. This story's so good. Liv Morgan, Dominic. Look at it. Dominic, nothing. Doing nothing. Yeah, he got a tag match with JD, but 9 times out of 10, they're gonna lose because it's not Finn and JD, it's Dominic and JD. You know, he again all that hype. He don't even be with Liv no more. You see, Damian got nothing out of that. They clearly just got used to get nothing, just like Liv, just like Raquel, just being used to get nothing. Now, this was a real hot mess of an event and made no freaking sense at all. The match was a little interesting. It was a little sloppy, but it did get a little interesting, though. But this is here it was. It was as Tiffany Stratton backed away from the action. Rhea Ripley, if they would point that out, because I did notice that. Like, whoa, talk about protection for Tiffany Stratton. But Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax, Candice LeRae, and Bianca Belair, Naomi, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez brought the chaos en route to the Royal Rumble. Okay, so basically what happened was I don't even know who started the segment. Right, it was Tiffany coming out and getting all this attention, talking about Royal Rumble, who's gonna fight me? Here comes Rhea. This is why this whole draft switching people stuff don't make no sense because they're still doing the same stuff. They're still having Raw people go on SmackDown, SmackDown people go on Raw, and most of the time it's the favorites. Like Rhea already gets enough shine and attention on Raw, but she got to come over here on SmackDown and get it too, and use a Royal Rumble as an excuse. This is horrible. This is why these shows are so bad too, because you're literally like getting the same stuff. You know, it's not even really much of a difference between SmackDown and Raw like it should be. So, anyways, it was just a whole bunch of rushing of I'm in the Royal Rumble, I'm in the Royal Rumble, I'm in the Royal Rumble. Like Bianca, Naomi, all of them just came out. Rhea, everybody it came to the ring. It ended up being 8 of them in the ring, and then it just turned into a match. You know, a brawl broke out, and then it turned into a match. They put Rhea on the team with Bianca and Naomi, and then right, wow, Liv, Candice, and Nia was all on teams, and they ended up winning. Roll up by Liv Morgan and Liz in the match. What really irks about this match is Rhea Ripley being on teams with Bianca and Naomi. Oh, I'm sorry, my stuff is messing up. It's just so out of place. But why do you protect Tiffany like that? Like, why Tiffany couldn't compete in this match? You know, it's like, what's up with that? But Raquel is right there. So Tiffany clearly could have been in the match and Raquel and just added Raquel. But instead, we'll have Tiffany just disappear for no reason and let Raquel sit on the sideline as a cheerleader. I found it also bogus how they didn't even want Raquel to act like she could win the Royal Rumble. Liv Morgan comes in and talks about how she's going to make sure she wins thanks to Raquel. So they're doing Raquel dirty as hell too by not even saying she could win. Just, hey, you're just here for Liv to help Liv. Raquel, nothing. That's messed up. Dominic, nothing. Damian, nothing. Like all of these people are getting treated like trash and not really given no real opportunities. And then Nia, who your former SmackDown Women's Champion, is now finna get fed to Rhea. But you ain't feed no Liv Morgan to Tiffany. No, Liv Morgan, she gets to win matches like tonight and more than likely win against Naomi next week. But Nia, no, she just gets beaten in the pay-per-view by Rhea. This shit is garbage. And then the fact that Tiffany just didn't get involved in this at all. Remember back in the day, didn't I say this months ago? This is why people like me deserve more viewership, because I talk about the things that really matter. Didn't I say this months ago on Raw when Tiffany and Rhea was on the same team? Man, I remember I said that. I'm like, ain't this crazy? The two on the same team are going to be the two future champions. So, and sure enough, I was right. Now both of them are champions in the ring together as champions. But remember on Raw months ago, they teamed them up. See, it was like them letting you know early, and I already knew that this was going to happen. I already knew that this was going to happen. Just like how I called so many other things in the past, like the Dominic stuff. I knew that wasn't going to be nothing, because Triple H doesn't book great for them. He just doesn't care about minorities. He treats them. That's why Nia is being fed to Rhea, because she's a minority. That's why. It's not because, oh, she's big, this is a real match. It's like, it's just he has an obsession with embarrassing and making minorities look bad. He has a clear obsession with that. Like I said, why didn't he send Liv to go get fed to Tiffany? See, that's the point proven right there. But you'll do it to Nia, but you didn't do it to Liv? Come on now. Oh man, I mean, the match was actually a little decent though. It was a little sloppy, but it's just the craziness in it kind of made it a wild match. You know, it wasn't the most boringest match, but yeah, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Candice LeRae win. Apollo Crews defeats Johnny Gargano. I mean, when Apollo Crews got beat up backstage by Johnny G, that was most weirdest, goofiest looking ass whoopings I ever seen. Like, I could not take Johnny G seriously beating up Apollo Crews at all. I could not take that seriously. And yes, Apollo Crews did win, but it was a distraction roll-up win. So he didn't even really beat him clean or nothing. Just a distraction roll-up win. Nothing. And you know, later down the road, they're going to probably fight again, and he's just going to, and Johnny G's just going to beat him. LA Knight defeats Tama Tonga. Now, I predicted this. I said either LA Knight is going to win clean or the Bloodline is going to cheat the win. And nope, LA Knight won clean. They tried to add a distraction, but it didn't work, and LA Knight won't beat Tama Tonga clean. Like, so predictable. Still giving one-ups to LA Knight, even though you know eventually he's going to come back for Shinsuke in that title. Oh, and didn't Shinsuke say he's entering the Royal Rumble too? Okay. Shouldn't you be doing something with that title? What else happened after this? Right, Braun Strowman ran out. Right, and then it came into another fight between him and Fatu, but Fatu ended up getting knocked out the ring, and then he ended up getting pulled back by Tama Tonga. So we gotta wait till tonight to see that battle. Damian Priest defeats Carmelo Hayes. Damian Priest is just now entered SmackDown, which shows that they ain't have shit to do with him on Raw, and they were getting tired of him fighting Judgment Day on Raw. So now they put you on SmackDown just to beat one of the biggest jobbers on SmackDown. Wow. Like, nothing for Damian Priest. Here, Damian, you go beat up a Carmelo Hayes who constantly talks shit but constantly gets beat up all the time. So it makes no sense that they keep writing his character to be so arrogant, but he's obviously getting his ass whooped all the time. They be doing both of y'all dirty. Carmelo Hayes, how was this man NXT champion, then come on the roster and then get treated like trash? But all these other NXT people who came on the roster, like your Tiffany's, like your Lyra Valkyries, like many others, they got treated way, way better. Way, way better. And you see, even some of them even got titles. But Carmelo, nothing. Nothing. That's ridiculous. Kevin, I mean, it's just a pointless match, too. It's like Kevin Owens defeats Jimmy Uso. Like, duh. All I can say is duh. Duh. Why would and then you know he's going to fight Cody soon. So why even book this match? You didn't even have to book this match. It's like they just wanted Kevin Owens. And why is Kevin Owens winning with these power bombs now? Like, it's so disrespectful. Just like when he beat Rey Mysterio, he's not even beating you now with stunners. You're losing to power bombs. That's like so trash. It's like he's making Ray and Jimmy look trash. It's like he's not even trying to build them up. Like I said, you couldn't let Jimmy just look good. Nah, Kevin Owens got to come back and beat you in the match. And then the ending was so predictable because they keep doing the same thing. I'm like, here it go. And I literally predicted this before the match ended. I knew it. I'm like, let me guess. Kevin Owens going to win. Then he's going to try to injure him or hurt him with those stupid basic moves again. Cody Rhodes going to come out, try to fight him, and they was going to break it up. I say the only difference here is that they didn't break the fight up, which I did like. I did like the fact that they did not break the fight up, but we did not get the full conclusion of the altercation. The show literally ended in the middle of the altercation, but at least they didn't break it up or nothing, because he was finna try to tiger bomb him through a table. Like, I'm so tired of Kevin Owens and his annoying mess. And this is and here we go again, where you should be able to pretty much know how the contract signing is going tomorrow or today. It's like, think about it. If Cody Rhodes somewhat got the upper hand yesterday on SmackDown, 9 times out of 10, Kevin Owens is gonna get the upper hand on him during the contract signing. It ain't gonna be no fair, easy contract. I don't even know why they keep showing all this respect to Kevin Owens when he clearly was on dirt. But obviously, it's gonna turn into another fighter brawl, and Kevin Owens is gonna get you. It's just sad that, like I said, now he's beating people with power bombs. He not even stunning you guys. Come on, man. This show was not good. Nothing was really good. Like, none of this I could be like, oh, this was so exciting. Cause like, just like with the Jimmy stuff, oh, I like that, but then they led it into him getting effed up. So there's nothing to like at all. A bunch of boring, book predictable matches, as you can see. And the same, I mean, what they did with Tiffany and Raquel, that should show something right there. So Tiffany gets to walk off, but Raquel just stands there just being a cheerleader. Nia gets fed to Rhea, because common sense Nia's going to lose, because Triple H, he doesn't know how to properly build people to make you think somebody might lose or win. But all right, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'll see you guys later on for Saturday night's main event. I got my car ready, so come chill out, come watch with me. Peace out.